Yeah, I was bullied in school, made to feel a fool, kicked in the jewels, so I broke all the rules. Got tired of being treated like shit, so I lashed out. Anybody said something to me, they got punched in the mouth till I got kicked out. Didn't end there, I get shit anytime I go anywhere. I get odd looks and stares. Little do they know I like to walk over there and break their stare by grabbing them by the hair, ripping it out. What you whispering about now? Oh, but now the freak's gone crazy, so you're the victim. Press charges on me, abuse the broken system. If I'm a psycho, y'all may be this way. It took a lot of time, so y'all all gotta pay. Next time, make sure your eyes don't stray. Y'all made me a bully, and I don't play.
I'm a bully, you made me one. I'm a bully, you better run. I'm a bully, you made me one. I'm a bully, you better run.
Knuckles are bloody, they didn't even try to touch me. People talk shit till they get hit, holding your face crying cause I can't hurt you with my wit. Well, maybe a little bit. The revenge buffet is open, bitch, all you can eat. Your suffering will get me rich and you'll come crawling back to me. Well, guess what? I'm not offering any handouts. I've come a long way from the camp-loving Boy Scout. I've been corrupted by my own eyes, I love it, I ain't gonna lie, I'm an evil-loving guy. This truly is a curious case. If you gaze into my furious face, you'll see the reason for my delirious ways and serious tastes. And oh, by the way, I mean everything I say. Don't be alarmed if you feel a little shook. You're hearing the voice of the man who's gonna shape history books.
I'm a bully, you made me one. I'm a bully, you better run. I'm a bully, you made me one. I'm a bully, you better run. I'm a bully, you made me one. I'm a bully, you better run. I'm a bully, you made me one. I'm a bully, you better run.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Wood. This is the Morning Wood where you get wooded good because that wood is so good. Oh, yes, it is. All right. First off, Jeff Holiday will be here shortly. He's dropping his youngin' off to school, and he will be arriving at some point in the show. But let me go ahead and just jump right into the introductions. We are joined today by the awesome bearded, well, they're both bearded, actually, but one of the awesome bearded motherfuckers, Frank from the Geek Room. Hey. Hi. Hi.
Hey.
How you doing there, buddy?
Get your fat ass over here.
Howdy do.
Yeah, get your fat ass over here, you son of a bitch. Anyways, I hope you're doing well. We'll get to you in a minute. Also joined by another bearded fool, Skeptalk Live. I almost forgot your name for just a half a second. Half a second, it was gone. But Skeptalk Live, how you doing?
And not too bad. When the room starts to get filled with beards, you start to blur together.
There you go.
We all look the same.
And we're also joined by a person that can't grow a beard, Animenser.
Ooh.
Hey, hello. Yep, you're right. I can't grow a beard.
And of course, my co-host has got a beard, but it ain't on her chin.
I actually don't have a beard there either, so.
She's waxy, smaxy, Missy Elliott. How you doing? Why did I say waxy, smaxy?
I have no idea.
And of course, the hand with the man up my ass, the producer man himself, Booleanenator.
Hello, all.
And like I said, Jeff will be here shortly. Well, should be. If he ain't, I will kill him. I will murder him. So we have got results for you guys about something. Skep Talk Live has won the Iowa caucus.
Yay.
Yep. They can't. Nobody can prove anything otherwise. The DNC is working with me. Biden is making sure they keep the results back.
What a
Wait.
mess that is, though, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
One of the biggest jokes in modern political history in quite a while, I would say. Like, it's so transparently corruption. Like, they're just... what it is to me is that it's very clear to me that they knew who was going to win, and they wanted to take as much momentum. They wanted to take as much momentum out of that as possible. Seems like that to me.
Yeah, they do want to take it out of Buttigieg.
Oh, yeah, Buttigieg. Yeah, that's what I was talking
I
about.
call him Buttigieg because it's just what it looks like.
Right.
It does, yeah.
But,
It's so bad.
Yeah.
The number one trending topic on Twitter right now is hashtag mayor cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
The world is
Buttigieg-
laughing at us. The
But
world-
Buttigieg, man, he came out and claimed victory. He said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna claim victory."
Damn, I mean, I have to admit that does take some balls, but he's just gonna look like such a fucking fool when all the fucking smoke clears and we know who actually fucking won. Right?
Right.
I think it was a publicity stunt, because maybe everybody knows Buttigieg ain't got a fucking chance in hell to win this goddamn thing.
He never
right?
had a snowball's chance in hell.
No, he never had a chance. I mean,
He couldn't
what-
even win against what's his name? Damn,
we're
I
not.
lost his name.
Honestly, I don't think America's ready for a gay president. I wish we were. I wish we were at a point where we could say "fuck it" and not even worry about it, but we're
We're
not.
not there.
We can't even let the Jewish grandpa.
Yeah, we don't
Right.
even want fucking Jews
Right.
in there yet.
Yeah.
I mean, but they're so good with ovens.
God.
So bad.
I knew I was gonna have to anally prepare myself before this episode.
Right.
I mean, and we let a black dude in, but he was half white, so fuck,
Yep.
Mhm. That's the reason he got it.
Yeah.
The white side, the white part's what won. But,
Right.
Shit.
damn.
Well, entire half of the
Oh my
country's
god,
still, entire half of the country's still angry about the fact that there was a Kenyan president.
Yes, dude. I mean, motherfucker was born in Kenya. God damn it.
Show that birth certificate.
Our first
Right.
Muslim president too. How progressive.
Yeah, he's also the first devil president.
Yeah.
Right.
Because there was people that came out. I mean, dude, I had a friend who swore to God Obama was the Antichrist.
Yeah, people genuinely did believe he was the Antichrist.
Yeah, I heard like a bunch of rumors, even within my own family, are like, yeah, he's the Antichrist. And it's like,
Mhm.
And I was
really?
like, and about 4 years later, he's not a very good one.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Right.
He was Antichrist. He did not fulfill any prophecies.
Yeah,
Like,
well, he wasn't a very good one because
he fucked
Yeah.
up.
apparently the Antichrist was supposed to like bring everybody together, right? He didn't do that too well.
No.
Right.
I liked Obama. I voted for him twice.
I mean, I liked the idea of him, but he didn't really live up.
The idea of him.
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck does that even mean, dude?
Because how he presented himself and the actions that he took as president were two completely different things.
I like the idea, but he ain't real. But I like the idea of Obama.
Animator, I think you just described every president in existence. Their campaign promises were
that's
not
a fair
met.
point.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I mean, look, even like ones we consider to be like legendary, great presidents, like Kennedy, right? Kennedy was corrupt as fuck. I mean, shit.
You are right, but I'm not going to give any of them a pass for every other president being.
No, what I'm saying is that it's just we got to. I mean, it's like okay, I'm about to hurt feelings. I love Bernie, but if you think Bernie ain't got a little bit of corruption somewhere, you fucking retarded.
I don't put
Yeah,
complete faith in any one politician. Honestly. Like,
It's true.
But I love Bernie. Look, dude. Like I said, people think I'm full fledged because I did come out and say I like Warren. But everybody, I also said right after I said, if Bernie gets it, I'm a happy motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because I love it. Because I'm, the thing about it is it's not really the thing I want to say is not Bernie or Warren that's actually doing this. It's the people who support Bernie and Warren who are being really nasty.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like with the 2016 elections, like we had infighting with like Bernie crowds. Oh, I'm just gonna vote for Trump. It's like, well, That's not
Yeah.
a good idea to do. I mean,
No.
he's totally on the opposite side, and people were fighting about it. Like, yeah, but DNC fucked him over. And it's like, yeah, but you're about to vote for Trump.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
The DNC
Well,
did
I mean-
fuck them over. But just fuck.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm glad those
My,
people who still voted for Trump, though. At least they're aware that the DNC fucked over Bernie. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Right. My Twitter profile is usually pretty non-combative, just because of the fact that it's for a history podcast. It doesn't. I don't go out and do too much combating on the internet. I got blocked by someone for the first time last night for just talking slightly negatively about Warren.
Yeah.
Like just slightly negatively saying that her speech was sounded like she was just trying to get out of the room as fast as possible.
Yeah.
I got told that I was a piece of shit Bernie supporter, and that I.
Oh my god!
It's on both sides. It really is on because I want to make it clear. When I said what I said a minute ago, I wasn't saying just Bernie people. I was saying both sides are really nasty. With each other. I mean, when I've said before publicly, that I supported Warren. Dude, I was attacked. People were like, "You son of a bitch! How dare you hate Bernie?" I'm like, "Did I say I hated Bernie?"
No, because you're not allowed to like someone without hating every other candidate. Apparently, that's how bad we've fucking gotten. And here's the amazing thing: we have these primaries going on right now, where all these Democrats are saying, "Here's what we need to do before anything else. We need to defeat Donald Trump." Here while they're fucking tearing each other fucking apart, stabbing each other in the fucking gullet. Like, what the fuck's going on here? Are you guys really about defeating Trump, or are you about defeating each other? Because that's all it seems like you fucking care about.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what it's going to be. And you got to understand, when this is over with, whoever's at the end of the, Bernie, Warren, whatever, we need to throw our support there and be fucking, instead of being dumb shit, so, well, I'm voting for Trump. That's just retarded. Dude.
Especially since whoever wins the primary is not going to come out of it without any fucking scars. Trump is going to have so much fucking ammo from the Democratic candidates who are way fucking smarter than he is, and he's going to use that to the best of his ability.
And dude, let me tell you, and whoever it is has got an uphill battle here, right? I'm honestly, they got an uphill battle because because I've said this before, if everybody voted, we wouldn't have an uphill battle. Mm-hmm. But we don't vote like they do.
Nope.
Yeah. The battle this year is going to be a fight until the day that someone else is brought into office. The Republican National Convention, they know how to win the election via winning specific states. And that's all that they have to do.
And also the thing is like Trump is already campaigning. He campaigned during the Super Bowl. Absolutely. With a really cringy ad. It was almost like the Hillary Clinton hot sauce ad. I was like,
that ex-con black chick up there. She just got out of prison, by the way.
Speaking of African Americans, did you guys see the controversy with the Pete Buttigieg photos yesterday?
Oh
no!
Oh God! Did someone do a blackface?
Oh no! There were 6 members of the African American descent in Pete Buttigieg's crowd, and they were moved to every single photo in front of other people over and over and over again. One of them is no longer supporting Pete, from what I saw, because they were like. They were saying, I got pulled away from my friends 3 different times so that I could be in the photos.
Oh, they pulled a South Park movie where they're like, yeah, let's put these guys in the front.
Don't they think someone would have noticed, though, that it seems to be the same 6 people?
Right.
And all of these, like...
It's like you're trying a little too hard here. You don't have to try that hard. Just if they're in the picture, that's great. Just don't grab them, put them in front of the pictures just to say, hey, look, I got, supporter.
Yeah.
No, that's trying way too hard. That's the encouragement.
That's like Trump always shoves those 2 black people right behind him.
That's some serious virtue signaling is what that is.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. But look, Trump's and see, here's the thing: Trump's a fucking beast, right? Mm-hmm. He is. He'll say whatever the fuck he needs to say to win. And that's one of the reasons I said this yesterday, last night. Me and Red Eye was talking live. Trump. One of the reasons he had Trump connected with the poor, disenfranchised white guy in America is because he spoke his fucking mind, and didn't hold back. And there's Jeff Holiday with a weird hat on.
Holy crap, dude.
Good morning, comrades.
Oh God, Russians are taking them.
It's a little cold today here in the studio. I thought I would dress appropriately. How are you?
Your nipples are hard.
They could cut diamonds. Hello, Missy.
All of a sudden, you started sounding like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, he went from Russian to Arnold Schwarzenegger like really quick.
I don't know European accent. It makes no sense to me.
He's here to hack the Iowa results.
Too late.
We've already claimed that Skep Talk here has won the Iowa caucus. So.
Oh, dude, congratulations. That's amazing.
Yep, nobody can prove anything different.
That's true. He's absolutely right, everybody. He's absolutely right.
Let's see. Thank you, PT Ham, for the $150 tip, man. I appreciate it very much.
Oh, shit, damn.
Yes, thank you so much. I need that shit, so appreciate it. If for some reason Streamlabs aren't working that well, it is working on my thing, so I think it's something to do with the link that I've gave producer man over here. So we'll fix that soon, I promise. Anyways, how you doing, Jeffrey?
Good. I finally learned how to play Stardew Valley last night because okay. I was upset last night. I don't usually get upset about politics, but I got fucking pissed the fuck off. And so I tried to calm myself down and learn how to play Stardew Valley, and now I'm fucking hooked. So
say goodbye to your social life, man. That game's fucking addicting like crap.
I don't know.
That's all I can think about right now.
I don't know what that is. Mm-hmm. I'm not a gamer, right?
It's like a farming simulator game, a very peaceful game. If you ever heard of like Animal Crossing before, where it's just like a simple village. Yeah, that's all.
It is the most peaceful waste of time that I have ever spent hundreds of hours playing.
Yes. It's incredible.
There was another one that was like that. I can't remember what it was.
Harvest Moon.
No, you were literally just like this ball of light, and you just floated through daisies and different flower fields, and you could fly around. And that's all it was. Is just you floating around.
Are you sure you wasn't high?
I could have been. It's very possible. Very possible.
And she lifts her fucking ball up to take a hit. Oh, dude. The other day she started talking and nobody knew what the fuck she was talking about, Jeff. Nobody had no idea. She was just talking. We were all just went completely silent. Nobody was like, everybody was like, what the fuck is this bitch talking about?
It was astrology. Fuck you. Some people knew what the fuck.
That's Jeff's favorite topic.
Astrology. Oh man. Well,
I didn't say I believed it. I just said that I read some stuff, but I thought that it was silly because you can really, like, people take parts of it and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's really me," but you can read every single one and find parts of it that fit you. So it's stupid. And technically, you're not just one. You're like,
oh my god,
3 different things. You have three different technical, like. You're a Leo, a Sagittarius, and a Taurus all at the same time. How the fuck?
You're an anal Taurus.
Maybe.
No, that's me.
Oh, okay.
I can't say I am for sure, but I'm kind of into it. I had an astrology friend who got paid to do it over the internet, and one of her favorite things to do when she would be at a party is she'd ask people like, okay, you know, what time are you born, what day, blah blah blah, to get like the basic idea of what their signs were. And then she'd purposely try and describe them as a person according to like diametrically opposite signs. They'd be like, "Yeah, that is so me." And
right, like, that's what I mean. Like some of it does fit, and you can see it fits, but then it's just I'm skeptical about the whole thing. But I do find it interesting.
It is interesting.
I have a huge I really, really, really hate astrology due to the fact that there could be someone who meets me finds out my birthday, and then the next time I meet them, they're not really the same to me anymore because they think I'm someone else because I was born in November. And I'm just like, it's like, fuck you.
I'm just gonna come out and say it. I'm just gonna come out and say it. If you judge someone based off something superficial than that, like that, then you're not far off from a racist.
Yeah, there'll be girls that will not date you if you're Aquarius or whatever. They're nope. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I had a girl tell me one time that Pisces and Sagittarius don't mix well. I'm like,
well, okay, if you want to be a fucking bigot, then I probably don't want to be with you anyway. Like,
I just told her stick my dick in your mouth, shut up.
One of the shirts I've got on my merch store. One of the shirts I've got on my merch store says that, you know, it's got a fancy text for astrology is, and then a star field that has its own, has a constellation built underneath it that spells out the word bullshit.
That's a good horoscope. That's the horoscope I do like.
The only thing I buy into is fortune cookies. I'm sorry. I mean,
especially the lotto numbers in the back. You know, that's
right.
At least you get to eat something, right? I mean, God.
You get enough of them, you can learn how to speak Chinese.
Yeah. Well,
it's multicultural.
It is. I'm racist.
Well, you are what you eat, man.
Who are you? Wait, hang on, Pimp. Who are you racist against?
Everybody.
Everything.
You hate everybody equally.
No, I really hate Chinese people. I don't know what. I just picked one.
You just pulled one out.
See, the thing is, like, I kind of am like legit racist a little bit.
I think everybody is in a way.
Well, I mean, yeah, and it's important that we kind of acknowledge like why or how in what ways. Mine is, if I get into a match of League of Legends and the enemy team has at least 3 people with Korean fucking names,
yes,
I know I'm fucked. Totally fucked. And the thing is, like, it's, you know, making that kind of assumption is technically racist, but I've never been wrong.
Oh shit!
Is it racist if you hate your own people?
No, I think you get a pass for that.
I think there's an actual name for that, though.
Because I hate black people.
But I think there is a name for that.
Yeah, there's a few names for that. I was actually thinking about that actually this morning. I can't remember who it was, but I this dude in my mind, I'm like, this is like an Uncle Tom of white people. Like an Uncle Blake. There we go.
There's so many people that could apply to. I'm trying to think over who it could possibly be.
I like to call it Cousin Ernest, actually, but
Cousin Ernest. That's great. That's so perfect.
That's really good. I like that.
I just made that shit up, dude. Somebody says, "Wow, Pimp rude." Oh, that's PT Ham. Well, look, I mean, I am a brother. I'm a vanilla-covered brother, so it's okay to say I hate black people.
Just like Shab says he's an albino black guy.
Shab is a fucking retard, is what he is. I love Shabisky, though. He's a good kid.
He's good, yeah.
Yeah, he's a good kid. Okay, so we're going to do an article. No jail time for cop convicted of rape.
What?
Yes, it was an emotional day in court as the woman cried as she testified about the impact of the incident has had on her life, while Alexander began crying. When his children came into the courtroom, the woman testified that she will forever be haunted by the sexual assault and that she is no longer the woman she once was. El Paso Police Department officer William Ollie Alexander was convicted of sexually assaulting a woman after responding to a domestic violence call in West El Paso. What the fuck, dude? That's just
she called 911 and the dude came and raped her.
Yeah, it says, according to the report, she dropped the woman off at a friend's house, began texting her, left work early to pick her up, took her to a dark area, and raped her. His defense lawyers, whatever that fucking name is, Dolph and Omar Carmona argued that the woman was mentally distraught due to fighting with her ex-boyfriend, that the text message showed she was willing to meet with the officer, including asking him for... Anyway, he got convicted, but they only gave him 10 months of probation.
You can get anything delivered these days. It's fucking amazing.
I like how that's what you take out of that. Yeah. Awesome.
Rape delivery.
From what I'm seeing, it's actually 10 years suspended sentence.
Oh, 10 years suspended sentence. Okay. Well, that's okay. But if Jeff did this or I did this, we'd be asked to be in prison.
Oh yeah.
And he will have to register as a sex offender. And it looks like it was the jury who let him go.
Yeah, because they've got this fondness of police officers. Where was this at?
He had affluenza, guys.
El Paso, Texas.
Well, there you go, Texas. They got a fondness.
Oh,
for fucking cops.
Of course, they got away with it.
It's sickening. It's disgusting, but
That is really disturbing.
I would work for rape delivery though if there really was a thing.
Dude, maybe this is the start of a new business. Maybe this is the start of a new business.
Somewhere. Someone will pay for it.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm lying. I cannot even when I've had a girl that I used to have sex with. She wanted to do that, rape play. I couldn't do it. I could not do it.
It's a weird thing. It's a weird. I mean, I'm not kink shaming, but it's a weird kink. Like, yeah, I want you to act like you're going to rape.
Loves it. You can tell. Look at his face.
I'm debating on how much I want to say. I had a booty call once that had some very specific requests. Like coming in the window and sneaking, and I can't say it wasn't necessarily my thing, but it wasn't bad either.
Yeah, I don't mind being tied up, but I don't want you to fucking rape me.
Yeah, tied up. Oh shit.
Rape me.
Wait, when I started, I actually ended up picking up the phone and calling the police on myself. It was just bad. It was bad.
You got a little bit too much into that.
Listen, I gotta be stopped. All right. This is getting
and then she wanted to do it to me.
Oh.
Rape me.
Oh.
That sounds great.
No, it doesn't, because she pulled out a dildo.
Oh, damn.
I was gonna ask you if she had a strap on.
I'm joking about that part. She didn't want to rape me, but she wanted me to rape her. And
it just reminds me of that scene in Me, Myself, and Irene.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. That fucking show. What is that? Is that one with Jim Carrey, right?
Mm-hmm.
The next morning, 'cause guys can relate, but it isn't that bad. When you do have sex all night and you get up to piss, your piss does spray. Yep. It will do this.
You're supposed to pee right after you
this
have
way,
sex
we'll go this
so
way.
that you don't get an infection. You gotta clean yourself. Go fucking clean up.
Well, I just pull an R. Kelly and piss on her.
There you go.
See, that's a pro Chad move right there.
Yeah.
That's king shit. That's king shit. You gotta go into the. Hopefully they got a fucking full size bathtub so you can do the Superman.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Oh my god!
But I'm too fat for that, Jeff.
You still rock
Know what
hard.
he's talking about.
You gotta.
I'm way too fat for that, though.
Oh my god, dude! Why?
I can't do the fucking Superman. I'd break everything.
Handstand. Do a handstand so it's pointing into the toilet.
Oh,
I just stand in the bathtub and piss.
That's fair. You know what you could do? If you got like one of them vacuum cleaners that has like the wiggly hose, right?
Wiggly hose? Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's good to suck your dick.
Yeah, dude. Dude, that should be the name of a fucking strip club, the Wiggly Hose, dude.
And just make sure you use a wet dry vac so that if you do piss, it's all in the bucket.
Yeah.
There you go.
So let me ask you something. Let's say you had someone come over to your house as a guest, and you walk into the bathroom on them, didn't know they was in there, and they were pissing in your tub. What would you do?
I'd piss on them.
Force an awkward conversation.
Yeah. It happened to me. I walked in, and the dude was standing at the tub and just pissing in the tub.
And he wasn't drunk?
No, he wasn't drunk. He was sober completely. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? There's a toilet like 3 steps away.
Yeah, I'd do what Skip Talk does and just start talking about the weather while he's pissing and just make him feel really uncomfortable.
I think I'd probably just say, I hope you plan on wiping that shit down.
What do you mean? I was planning on using your new bidet. What? This isn't what that is? Damn.
A new bidet.
Yeah.
But
I think I'd be fine. I think I'd be fine with it. It's all going down the same.
It's
all the
As long
same
as
hole,
they,
dude.
It's like
you know?
fucking.
Man, yeah, as long as they
Close
hose
down.
it down, I don't think I'd get
Yeah.
too pissed off. It was like,
Alright. I would,
All right, so-
however, I would be one of those. But why?
Right. All right, so flip the script. You're peeing in your buddy's bathtub, and he walks in. What do you do?
I
My dick
pull
is
it out,
so
Kelly, and piss on
big,
him.
I can't use your tiny ass toilet.
There you go. Yep.
about half my buddies are probably just better for me anyway, so just to fuck with them.
So this, Booleanenator in the side chat, I just sent a picture of the dude that I'm about to talk about. He looks so weird. Anyways, I think it did not pop up. Anyways, whatever. It says man tried to seduce undercover officer with chicken Alfredo.
That's just romantic, man. Let's be honest. I mean,
And it's a big fat kid. So yeah, anyways, and Ashtubala, god damn these names, county man who tried to seduce an underage victim with chicken Alfredo and Sprite will serve 7 days in the county jail. Albert Maruna, now 23, was arrested in Austintown sex sting back in December. He thought he was talking to a 15-year-old boy online, but it was actually an undercover Austintown police officer. Marina arranged to meet the officer in Austintown. He planned to bring lubricant, Sprite, and chicken Alfredo to the date.
I'm hungry.
Like,
Wow.
that's
Anything you want.
He'll be on house arrest for 120 days. We'll have to register as a tier 1 sex offender.
I heard that.
Right.
I heard that headline, and I was like, "Oh, this sounds like a quirky story." And I'm like, "Nope, fucking sex offender. Holy
Yeah.
crap! All right, man.
Yeah,
Well,
he wanted to fuck a little boy.
that ain't good.
I
That
mean-
ain't good at all.
I
Like,
do
how did
make
it- I just-
really good chicken marsala. So.
I just want to know how
See.
the Alfredo just comes into play with this. Like,
How
See?
can it not?
My only contribution to this is you can buy my dick for good chicken. Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Bring me some Popeye chicken sandwich. I'll fuck you all day long. And I'll kill another person
That
for it.
sandwich is so fucking overrated.
So good it'll make you kill somebody, dude.
That's damn good.
Yeah, he only got 7 days.
I make better chicken.
But now to clarify, he did not actually fuck a child. He was just
they just did pull to Chris Hansen on his ass.
they pulled a Chris Hansen.
Oh my goodness, look at
Yeah.
him.
There the dude right there.
Yeah, there he is, right there.
Hello, there's someone at my door. It's Chris Hansen.
I'm surprised with as large as he is, he still seems to have some cheekbones.
Hey,
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
Hey,
you got the-
if he
yeah,
lost-
those
if he-
cheeks, dude.
If he lost weight, he'd look like one of the Bogdan twins.
But now you know why he brought chicken Alfredo. He's a fat bastard.
Mhm.
I bring me some. I
got
love.
hungry on the way. Like, just
That's one of
on-
my favorite pasta dishes. Actually, is chicken Alfredo, bro. Seriously,
That shit is dope.
it is good. My favorite sandwich is a chicken parm sandwich. Oh my god.
Man, I already ate, and you guys are making me really fucking hungry or horny. I can't tell which. Is it troubling that these types of stories are making me horny?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a 14-year-old boy. He thought he was fucking Jeff. Yes, it is kind
Right.
of.
Seek help, yeah.
The quote that they use about the interactions was that he repeatedly said that he didn't believe in age.
What?
Ah, fuck this guy, dude. Fuck this guy.
It depends on the child, huh?
It gets worse and worse as you just read on. It's like,
I had someone try to actually use that with me the other day. Some dude hit me up on Discord and was hitting on me, and
What?
it
on
turns out
Discord?
like there's quite an age, and he was like, well, I don't believe, I don't think age matters. I was like, well, hopefully, like, as long as like you're consenting adults, you don't think it matters, correct? Like,
Yeah.
it's just that sentence alone just kind of like
Gives me the creeps, man. Anyone who says that is a fucking creep.
It'd be like me going out with like a 30-year-old, Like, seriously, I'm almost 50. I'm old enough to be your parents.
mhm.
Well, that's not bad.
It's not
though.
too bad. Yeah.
In my opinion, that's not bad because, like, you know, they're both consenting adults, so whatever. But you know,
But
I mean,
well, at least there'd be that, right? But then there's
Yeah.
these like 50-year-old, 60-year-old men that go out and hit on 17, 16-year-old girls. It's
Yeah,
like, what the
yeah,
fuck,
that's
man? What the fuck,
that's
man?
the creep.
Yeah.
So what is your cutoff age? Because I'm 42 years old. My cutoff age is 25.
Same.
That's my cutoff age is 25.
Yeah. Mine's 25 unless they look even more fucking mentally broken than me. Then I'll go 24 maybe. Like if
As long as they're old enough to get the car insurance discount.
I don't think I
you're
can
old
date
enough
a
to get the car
25.
insurance discount.
if she's 23 and is a stripper and has a throat tattoo, we're fine. I'm sure she's probably seen way more shit than I have. I think it's okay.
I mean, if it's just a blow job, I'll go 20.
I'm just joking. I honestly, if I ever beg somebody else again, sex gets better the older they are. So fucking whatever.
But
I'm gonna go after.
Experienced women are pretty good. I'm gonna tell you right now. A woman that's been around the block a time or two, she'll suck that dick like she's mad at it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And I'm not sexually objectifying women, but they are sexual objects. Okay. So, anyways, the next story. I'm such an ass. The next story is this is a kind of inspiring in a way. A woman used her toes to call 911 after her hands and fingers were crushed while changing a tire.
Oh shit!
Wow, that's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Honestly.
What's thinking on your feet?
Thinking on your feet.
No.
I'm sorry.
Frank,
I'll save myself out now.
But that would be pretty hard, especially with a cell phone. That would be hard to do. That would be hard to do with a cell phone.
I don't know. Like if you can get Siri to turn on, you're pretty good.
It depends on what size your feet are. Like with my big ass 13s, that shit is not gonna happen.
I have tiny ass feet.
My little unlock pattern, I couldn't even do that. Like I couldn't even unlock the fucking thing. And I know the emergency call button's there, but still.
I could do it with my penis.
Reading this story, I am now terrified of changing my fucking tire. Jesus Christ.
Go ahead.
They
Go ahead.
after she got the tire off and she had put the spare on and was getting ready to get everything situated, the jack slipped and it pinned her fingers between the fender and the tire.
Oh my god!
Yeah. She spent the next 35 minutes trying to slip her shoe off, and after many attempts, dial 911 with her toes. So not only did no one stop to help for 35 minutes on the side of the road, then had to do this with your toes. Emergency crews were in the area clearing up another accident.
I mean, thank God her phone was even near her. What if her phone was in the fucking car?
I'll show you though, a woman can't do what a man can do. Damn. Equality my ass, motherfucker.
Let's crush your fingers between a fender and a tire and see how quick you can dial.
It wouldn't happen to me because I'm a man. I know how to fucking change.
Yeah, because jacks don't fucking slip on dudes ever, right?
They don't, because we know how to put a jack on a fucking car. Correctly.
I'm going to say that I strongly doubt my jack placing abilities, as this is not
not very good. I'll be honest with you. I would probably crush everything. It was a joke, ladies. Don't get angry. So mad at you. You don't have to explain myself all the fucking time these days. Made a racial joke on Shabisky's channel the other day. People went fucking nuts.
Insane. It would take like an hour to explain it to people.
But the thing about it was, I didn't just say the N-word. I said, okay, I'm just going. I said, nigger, spig, cracker, honky, retard, faggot. I said them all. And the only word they got pissed off at was the N-word.
Yep.
Fuck everybody else. Only black people matter.
Selective racism.
And it was a white dude that got pissed. What the fuck is wrong with you? The black people were laughing.
Sauce is black.
Oh, he wasn't mad, was he?
Yeah, Sauce was the one that was mad.
Dumbass
It was that.
African
It was Sauce and some dude named Tyler, and Tyler was the one that ended up getting banned anyways because he ended up threatening Red Eye's life.
See, if I'd have told that joke with P.T.
Jesus
Ham in the
Christ.
chat room, P.T. Ham would have laughed his ass off. And P.T. Ham is a black man. He's just got a sense of humor.
How you gonna threaten Red Eye's life?
Yeah.
That's a fucking asshole. That's why.
I mean, it's a gay crime, a hate crime, though.
I gay crime. What?
Right?
That's
Be
different.
careful! Don't make me end the show, man. Just saying.
Yeah.
He's like,
No,
"I
we're
got
no,
the
longer,
power,
we're no longer going to
motherfuckers."
do that. Actually, we're no longer going to end the show with Red Eyes gay. Right? We're not going to do
Right.
that. No. We're going to end it with. Seriously, I'm serious as a heart attack on this one. We're going to end it with Jeff Holiday's a fucking retard.
I'm okay with that. Totally fine with that.
Jeff approved.
I feel like a retard right now, man. Everybody's talking about crushing and all sorts of shit. And all I can think about is getting my brain squeezed out the top of my head with some powerful thighs. I don't know what the fuck you people have been talking about for the past 5 minutes. It's
You're
like,
such a fucking pervert, Jeff.
dude, I am horny on Maine right now. I don't give a fuck. All right,
You know what? I got a booty hole.
you do.
Right.
I do. Stick it in there. I love Jeff. I just want to say that.
I love you, pimp.
I do, man. I am so glad me and this man became friends. I used to have like a bad perception or whatever of this dude. I really did. I did not know. Got to know him, and I'm like, he's one of my favorite people on earth right now.
To be fair, back in the day when you and I made friends, like I was pretty easy to hate. I love the smell of my own farts, man. Holy shit. What an obnoxious fucking pretentious dick I was.
Well, you've come a long way, man. Like
Oh,
a long way.
You know, I was too, though. Honestly, back a few years
that's
ago, I was
gross.
not the easiest person to get along with. I was in the drama shit on YouTube. I was into all that shit, and then, then like 2 years ago, I made a thing. I said, "Well, I'm not going to do drama anymore," and I haven't in the last almost 3 years now. So, I find I'm in a better mood.
Sam,
That's so angry.
Usually staying away from drama does that to people.
Yeah.
But this is how me and Jeff became friends. Really, he walked up to me, he handed me a pickle flask and said, "Drink from my pickle."
yes. Yes.
Really?
Yes,
Is that
really. I'm
exactly
not.
how that went?
Yes,
That's
exactly.
hilarious.
He had tequila in a pickle flask.
That's how I was making friends with people. I was offering them tequila and a pickle
hilarious.
flask.
Yeah.
Which there is actually two people who that very first VidCon I did not offer the pickle flask to intentionally, and they still hate me to this day for that.
Really?
Yeah,
Like,
They
you never
deserve
gave me
the
your
pickle.
pickle, and I'm offended.
And
Well,
I'm
they didn't
sitting
realize
here.
they didn't realize what was going on until like a couple days later when somebody was talking about it, and they were like, "He didn't offer me the pickle," and they're like, "Yeah, we know."
I'm sitting here running through a list of people I know you have had some kind of beef with over since
God damn, that's
2015.
Oh my God,
Since
that's a million fucking
2015.
people.
It is.
How much
It's a pretty. It's a pretty long list there, Jeff. But I'm trying to
It
think
is.
who that could have been. Who those two?
You wouldn't
been.
guess it. You wouldn't
One of
guess it.
my
I never.
favorite dramas that Jeff was in though on Twitter.
Oh, I
was-
wouldn't even.
was
I
with
wouldn't
him
even
and
mention names, actual names. I wouldn't actually say them out loud. But I can kind of think. Well, maybe it's that guy, or maybe it's that one.
Well, one of my favorite dramas I've seen Jeff in on Twitter that was with Dusty Smith. I love that shit.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, because he ruined Dusty. He really did. He made Dusty look so fucking stupid, which it isn't very hard to do.
It's not that hard.
No.
I don't even
I don't
remember
know.
having like open beef with him on Twitter. I've definitely called him an idiot a couple of times, but
Oh,
I don't
dude.
actually know who that is.
It's
Man.
more Dusty that has the problem with Jeff than Jeff that has the problem with.
Yeah, I actually came to Jeff's defense, and I don't normally do that. But Dusty was up there, throwing pictures and shit up from 2017 when Jeff was doing different shit. And then, but by the way, at the same time, Dusty was doing the same shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
2017.
Yeah, that's
So-
true. That's true.
So he was like, and I said something to him, and he's like, "Well, prove it." And I said, "Okay." Popped a picture of him saying "fuck black people" and all this shit on Facebook.
Really?
Yeah, and he shut the fuck up.
Real quick, I'm sure.
Yeah, real quick, because because people can change, and he apparently Dusty's changed. I guess I think he's funny,
Yeah, in some ways he has, I guess. Here's the thing, though. If you want to judge someone for what they are today, then that makes sense. But like, you shouldn't like hold, especially if it's just like over a difference of political opinion. You shouldn't hold what someone did in the past like to them. You know what I mean? Ridiculous.
Yeah, it was really ridiculous. That's back when Jeff wore the edgelord hat.
Yeah, dude. Hell
I
yeah.
still don't know
Oh,
where the
shit,
fuck that thing went. I don't know where the fuck it went.
You made shitlord kind of popular, actually.
Yeah, for a while. I think because the thing like with YouTube videos and that kind of shit, one of the tricks is to get good branding. I thought Shitlord was pretty good fucking brand, and it was for a while. It doesn't really work with what I do now though, so it's kind of
Right.
Yeah, you're
now
really
it's all
science
commie
stuff.
aesthetic, man. That's the
There
new.
you go.
That's the new shit, man. It's
Hell
fucking
yeah.
Yeah, you're like Hogan's Heroes right now in a way.
That's hot.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Didn't the dude from Hogan Hero getting like a bunch of sex controversy or some shit?
I don't know.
Didn't he have some videotapes where he was fucking hookers or some shit? I don't know.
Nice, yeah. That's better than the other.
I think one of them was a minor though. I do believe. Anyways, when we
Yeah,
next
the coal dust gave it away, Pimp. The coal dust gave it away.
Yes.
That's one way to turn any situation into an oof. Like, Jesus.
Oof.
Oof, yeah.
Indeed.
Also, Utah man says he was selling drugs to pay for his attorney in a rape case. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. Wow.
So-
Man, you do what you got
There's
to
a
do.
lot of people that use drug money to pay for attorneys.
Says an Eagle Mountain man told police he was selling drugs so he could pay for his attorney in another case. Court documents showed Jace McKay Crook, 24, was charged Monday in 4th District Court with marijuana distribution. Oh, that ain't bad. And a second-degree felony and possession of drug paraphernalia. Anyways, he's a rapist.
Oh.
Now he's got to sell his body to pay for that
That's fun.
stuff.
Yeah,
Did
that
you
was
just say his last name was Crook? That's funny.
I did.
That
Yeah.
is funny. Right.
That's some
Yeah.
astrologer shit right there.
Okay, that story wasn't that interesting. I thought it was more interesting than it was at first. Here's a pretty interesting story. Ecuador. Sorry, I don't want to say Ecuador. Ecuador president says women only report harassment from ugly men.
Jesus.
Whew.
I don't think that's necessarily true.
That's not true at all.
I don't believe this statement is factual.
Well, I mean, like I'm sure, like, if she also thinks he's like a dick bag, she'll probably still report it as well. That's weird.
Hmm.
So his comments at a conference in the city of whatever on Friday sparked uproar online. At the same event, he also said that men face the constant threat of being falsely accused of harassment by women. As the backlash mounted, he tweeted that he did not intend to minimize an issue as serious as violence or abuse. Well, yeah, you did in a way, really. You kind of did.
That sounds
Yeah.
like the words of a man who is being accused of doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I honestly don't think that ain't true.
No, definitely not true.
I mean, good-looking men get charged too.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
There's definitely a little bit of leeway sometimes in the things that people can get away with saying to other people. When you're a little bit more attractive, you can say something that isn't taken as creepily, right? Like if you're a not attractive person and you walk up behind somebody and say, "You smell nice," they're gonna immediately think that guy's sniffing me. Right. But if you're the Chad who walks into the office and everybody was interested and in what Chad has to say, and he says, "Oh, you smell nice," you can think, "Oh, Chad has appreciated me." It's a thing that can occur, but it's definitely not like Chad doesn't get away with grabbing because he's Chad.
Right.
Well, if that was true, though, I would never get charged. 'Cause I'm a
Like, I don't give a fuck if I don't want you to touch me.
By the way,
Right.
Dark Master, I did not say that false rape accusations didn't occur.
Oh, they
s-
definitely do. Women definitely use it, and it's
The,
definitely
the thing
disgusting.
the thing he said though was women don't accuse handsome men basically of that's what was said. Nobody said that there wasn't false rape accusations. Of course, there's been false rape accusations. Nobody's saying that. So don't put words in my motherfucking mouth, you motherfucker.
Who are you calling a motherfucker?
Who you calling
Okay.
Pinhead?
So fear of the coronavirus fuels
Hey,
racist.
what's wrong with
sentiment.
fucking mothers? I'm really good at it.
I'm not good at it.
I love
And
I mean-
the two sexiest words on the planet is single mom. It's true.
You can't have mothers without motherfuckers. So
No, that's
I mean,
The two sexist words in the world are no, don't.
I knew he was-
Yeah.
Besides,
Saw that
it's
one
the-
coming a mile
It's
away.
it's the fucking that makes the mothers anyway. So go ahead.
So the fear of coronavirus fuels racist sentiment targeting Asians.
I
knew
have
this was
actually
coming.
seen this. I have actually seen a lot of.
Well,
this,
you knew this was going to happen. You
Yeah.
knew this was going to happen.
Fortunately, yeah.
I mean, same shit like with 911. Everybody with dark skin was a fucking terrorist. So anyway, Asian people are being accused of all being sick and killing the world, basically, which is true.
I mean, they did the same thing with black people and Ebola, right?
Well, that was true too.
Yep, Ebola killed us all dead, man. We're
I
all
think
gone.
it's just because the SARS thing happened and now this thing happened, and people are just associating it.
Mm,
Okay, but hey, I got a question for you. This is, do you think some of the flight bans are justified?
nope.
Not if they can't prove that it's directly coming from that area.
Because I'm not 100% against it, honestly. I'm gonna be
I mean, I
honest.
don't. I think they're needed if it's necessary. Yes, if
Yeah.
they say this is where we think that everything is coming from, definitely.
Well,
But
I mean,
if they're just
even
banning
China's-
things left and right for
Yeah.
no reason.
Yeah, even China's kind of locking themselves down. It's like, oh shit, we got a pandemic right now. Like they put up a hospital in
Yeah,
like, what,
like, they-
7
they-
days,
that-
like really
That
quick.
is justified.
10
But
days.
if it's like weird bans like somewhere else,
Yeah.
Well, I
So
don't think
there's
it's
a-
weird. Go ahead, Jeff.
There's my little brother. He's a really good friend of mine. He's not actually my brother, but he is an English teacher over in China, and he's not that far from Wuhan. Well, China's fucking huge, so he's like a 2-hour plane ride from Wuhan. He had to get evacuated. They didn't evacuate him somewhere else in China. They took him straight to fucking Japan. And they were like, you just teach over the fucking internet, man. It'll be fine. And he was saying that the travel bans are really complicated. He tried to make sense out of them. I think maybe one of the reasons why it might make sense is the coronavirus, as opposed to like a bunch of other ones like SARS or whatever, is actually contagious before you show symptoms. So
Oh,
yeah,
True.
so that's
really?
that's one of the
Okay.
that's like the one really spooky part about it. It's not as deadly as some of these other outbreaks and shit we've had over the years, but
Yeah, it's just
still,
fast acting, actually.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like with the one person that got it here, no one else shows symptoms until like almost like a week later, and you know, it's like it's. I mean, the flu's killed more people, but this one's just like really faster, and it's
right.
and it's really kind of really affecting like special needs, people who can't fight it off as well. But
Those are always the people who get.
Well, I think Australia is getting a lot of controversy because they pretty much put a ban on it, and I'm like,
goddamn,
okay,
it,
well, it's.
Red eyes.
I mean, I'm not like. I don't know if it's. I honestly can't argue against it or for it because I do understand why they would do it. Because
Yep.
if you put like Jeff said, people, it's catching before the symptoms hit. People get on the plane, they have no idea they have something wrong with them. They start coughing on motherfuckers or whatever, and then you got a whole goddamn tube full of people sick.
yeah. So that's
Exactly.
that was my first thing when that first person got infected from plane ride. And I started thinking, I was like, what about the other people? Like, are they now
It's a very
got it?
dense environment. In an
And then
airplane.
they are all kind of shifting out. So it's kind of like these people have it too. Like, oh shit.
Yep, this is how fucking infections start. But no, Here's the thing when it comes to the whole ban. I feel like it's a very nuanced issue. I'm glad people are having the conversation about it. But one thing I really don't like about it, Red, I just mentioned it right now. I'm going to bring this up right now. I hate that people are calling it racist. This isn't like the Muslim travel ban or anything like that. It's completely incomparable. Completely incomparable.
It's not the same thing.
It's not racist. It's not racist. It's not racist to do this for hygienic reasons. And
No,
you know what I mean?
not if there's a chance that they do have
Yeah,
it.
and like I said, China's locking down their own country, so it's not really like a thing. There's like, oh shit, we gotta like contain this and not let it spread out.
Yeah, we just need to be talking about the best way to contain this issue. We'll not look at it as anyone's race. Like these people, it's not because they're fucking Asian. It's not because they're Chinese. It has nothing to do with that. It's just because.
But I wouldn't have a problem if they did ban Chinese people, though. I'm gonna say.
Oh man, well, dude, do you really want to turn down all that good Chinese food though?
I thought just because they Chinese pussy. I really. I thought.
We'll just put up a bunch of.
Where else are you gonna get your
taco
octopus
thing,
porn?
so.
By the way, that is my favorite food. So I'm joking. I love the Chinese people. They cook good dog meat.
I thought they cooked cat.
God.
I thought they were cat people.
Well, cats, dogs. whatever.
I thought Skep Talk was frozen. He was so
Well-
deadpan there.
Oh no. I'm looking into
He was like, did he really just say that?
a lot of. Well, no. I mean, I've eaten dog. It's not that bad. In China there is a breed of dog that they raise specifically for eating.
Yeah.
And that's how far it goes there.
I didn't have to
It's-
hear that.
That's
I
a
didn't
joke,
have to.
right?
Yeah.
No,
No,
that's
it's
a joke.
no, it's real.
No, it's not a joke. No, it's not a joke.
They eat dog. That's the reason I said dog. They eat dog.
There's a specific breed of dog there that is raised
Like
as
cattle?
essentially
What is the
dog,
breed?
Like they
dog
have
cattle.
like a
Yeah.
dog.
What is the breed actually?
I think
I
I'm
would
gonna
like
put it in my mouth.
I'll find it real quick.
I mean,
Isn't it the same breed that they use to derive chows from?
Chow? Get it, Chow?
oh my god, chow
Why'd
mein.
you do that
dude.
shit? Well, I can't.
Chow mein.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I mean, there's an entire industry of rabbits which they breed in Europe for eating. So it's basically just like that, except more, wild.
Why do that in the shop?
True. I
Why
guess
do
it's
people
just more
get fucking okay?
shocking.
Honestly, why do people get freaked out over that though? I mean, I don't eat dog, but it's okay to eat a goddamn rabbit or a
I think
cow,
it's
but a
just
dog's
because of
all
the
fucking
relationship
weird.
Look,
that
I
you
can't even
have with
explain-
your dog.
I can't even explain. It just offends my sensibilities. Like, dogs are not meant to be eaten, okay? They aren't. You should not eat a dog. They're meant to be man's companions. That's what they were primarily bred
Right.
for, to be man's
Wait,
companions.
wild dogs were not bred for that.
I'll ask
Wild-
everybody to
but
forgive
dogs
me.
today are so
It isn't
removed.
Chinese. It's Korean. I was incorrect on the
Racist.
the nationality of
Yeah, dude.
of where that's from.
Vietnamese
But
eat
the
dog too, right?
But
Don't the
still.
Vietnam,
Right.
yeah,
the breed, yeah, the Vietnamese. The breed of dog is called the Nuronggi, and it is a yellowish landrace dog that is raised as livestock for its meat and not commonly kept as pets.
Oh my god, dude! Just the putting the word dog with livestock together, it just makes me uncomfortable. Like,
Right.
and want to know why it is? Because all the fucking livestock shit that already goes on makes me uncomfortable. So just thinking about it happening to more and more animals just makes me like really uncomfortable.
This makes me think of bestiality, right? I've had this honestly.
What?
Here's why. Here's
What?
why. Think about it. Okay, people go crazy when you fuck a cow. But why? Why do you go crazy? Because a cow can't consent. Well, did they consent to be chopped up and put on your fucking plate?
You know
Yeah,
who
they
I've heard
did.
make this argument before? TJ. TJ has actually made this argument before.
I
I-
just kind of think it's weird to fuck your food.
Why? I fuck women.
Oh,
Yeah, but you don't like eating pussy and actually
yeah.
consuming our flesh are two very different things.
No,
Right.
no, I actually eat women.
and apparently I was also correct that there is a Chinese breed, and they raise roughly 10 to 20 million of them each year for
Damn.
food. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yep.
We're gonna send Animaster to China.
I didn't know TJ made that argument.
A long time ago, yeah, like in 2008 or so. One of his oldest videos, I've heard other people make the argument too. I'm not just saying TJ invented it.
But I was just kidding, actually.
All I'm saying is,
TJ
I would, if given an option, I'd rather eat a person than pretty much any other type of meat.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, I'm 100% for people eating.
If you had to fuck an animal, what animal would you fuck, Jeff?
If I had to fuck any animal, oh man. Oh, an orca.
An orca.
Killer whale, dude. That was one of the ones I said as well.
He did actually say that the other day. We talked about this the other day, and Animancer did say that. What did I say I would fuck? I forgot.
I think you said a fish.
Chilly, yeah.
Yeah, I'd fuck a fish. You know, I want to
You wouldn't
fuck,
fuck a frog?
No, I would fuck a frog. I actually fuck women
Right.
who like frogs.
I said an octopus.
Yeah, you did, but it's not a fish though.
It's not. It's an animal. You just.
But I said fish. No, the other day I said what?
The other
fish?
day you said fish, but you
And
just
fish.
asked him animal.
Yeah, I did ask him an animal, but the other day the question was, what fish would you fuck? And you said octopus, and an
Right.
octopus is not a fish.
Well, how like
It's all.
I'm thinking physics here, okay? Like
Physics.
What's physics?
Yeah, what was that thing you just did too? Like, what was that supposed to?
He's like, shut up, guys.
the ins and outs and workings of it all.
Okay. I don't see what that has to do with fucking an octopus.
She's trying. She's
What
trying
I think I
to.
would enjoy the most. I didn't, having like a fish just like flopping around like I got
I mean, yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
a couple toys
An
that
octopus
do
has
that
got
in the
sucker,
bedroom.
okay?
So
Okay, here's something I
She's
wanted to
trying.
talk
Yeah,
about.
she's trying to say octopus have suckers, and that would feel amazing, right?
I hope my wife in the morning will.
Oh.
So I do need to ask for clarification on the questions just so I can make my opinion on it. What you guys have all said. Now is it us just savaging an animal because the animal's not into it, or is the animal making love back?
You don't want to rape an animal.
I don't know. I don't know.
I know
Highbrow
if we ever
conversations on this show.
I didn't think that deep into it, but
As long as it gets consent, that's it. He doesn't care.
Right. Right. Changes things differently.
Pep Talk Live is the
let's
only
just say
person
you have
who cared about
consent and
consent.
the animal will fuck you back.
okay.
All right.
We'll go with that.
So
Then yeah, the tentacles sound pretty good.
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about, guys.
I
Well, I'm indeed, okay?
I'd want to fuck a rhinoceros.
What?
I mean, you'd probably be the only one who ever had.
Yeah,
live.
Yeah, like no one ever was.
but especially when
No.
they do that whole helicopter spin with their shit.
I thought it was a hippopotamus.
I just picture Pimpmunk flopping out the back of the rhinoceros like fucking Ace Ventura.
Dude, you can't just settle for a rhinoceros, man. You
Wait a
gotta
minute.
fuck them all, dude. You
Well,
gotta
now
fuck
wait a minute. Here's the thing. Me and Jeff both know a dude named Rhino.
Oh, I know Rhino.
Yeah, you know Rhino. Well, I actually stayed with Rhino this past VidCon, and I fucked him. Not kidding.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask him right now.
What the hell? I'm getting a phone call for something.
Hello.
It's they're gonna have to wait.
I'm gonna grab some
I
coffee.
fucking love your ringtone, Pimpmunk. It's awesome.
Anyways, Trump right after the Super Bowl, Trump's dumb ass got on there and congratulated the great state of Kansas for their
Yes.
victory.
That was great.
For Kansas, and if you don't know, Kansas City's in Missouri, right? It's not Kansas.
Good job, Kansas. You did great tonight.
Yeah, God damn it, this must be important. Yeah, guys, please talk about.
All right, let's fuck amongst ourselves. All right, so let's have a highbrow conversation, right? We can do that.
Are we going to engage in the high-level active discussions?
Oh my god!
This
So-
asshole. This motherfucking asshole. Hey, I'm sorry, I got the wrong number.
Joke.
You got the wrong number.
You should. You're like you're ruining a show right now, you asshole.
Kept calling, so I thought it might be an emergency. Fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Anyways, what I was gonna say, if you're not from America then it would be okay to make that mistake. But if you're the president of the United States of America, you shouldn't make that mistake.
I agree with that.
Like, this is the same guy that did not know he was a president for Puerto Rico. So, I mean,
Sure.
it does not surprise me that he is like, he didn't know where Kansas City was.
He also thought you had to have identification to buy groceries.
That's true.
Wait, I don't remember that one.
Yes, he thought you had to show ID in a grocery store to buy groceries.
Yeah.
Yep.
That goes to show you that he is
Not
so
connected.
privileged.
Right. Voter ID laws shouldn't matter because when you go to the store to buy cereal, you got to show your ID there, right?
That's what he said. He
was-
specifically said cereal. I forgot.
Every
He
time
did.
I buy chips, I got to show my ID. It's fucked up.
Cocoa Puffs are dangerous, man.
Well, dude, it's
Oh,
because
Captain
they're for
Crunch
kids and they got to make sure that you're not fucking getting it as an adult.
Yeah,
Why do I need it for a cucumber, though?
Captain Crunch is dangerous. You could break your teeth on that shit.
Dude, that shit cuts the roof of your mouth, too.
I still want to see Von Helton eat a whole bowl of it.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't.
I don't want to see Von Helton eat anything.
Follow it up with a couple shots of Go-Gurt.
Oh, Trump also wanted to build a wall in Colorado, right? You know,
Yep.
keep those New Mexicans out.
Right?
He's
Oh,
so-
shit.
There's a reason why I want to build a wall around Colorado, but it's not because of that.
I've got something to tell you, Pimpmunk. Every time I go on Frank's fucking show, he makes me look at this gif of Von Helton guzzling down some fucking Go-Gurt, man. It's fucking, it's the
You want me
worst
to
thing
send it
I've
to you,
ever
Boo?
seen. No. I don't want to see that shit, man.
Hey, if you got it, show it, man.
No, that's disgusting. It's gross.
Send it, Frank. Send it.
Send it to Bulls, yeah. But Von Helton, dude, that dude is fucking crazy.
He's a card.
He's amazing.
He
Thank
is-
God people like him exist. The thing is, like, you need people like Brett, like Von Helton, like all these
Yeah,
mouth-breathing numb fucks. Otherwise, the rest of us would have to start thinking that maybe there might be a problem with ourselves.
yeah,
We're gonna feel
makes
good
us
about
feel
ourselves,
better
man.
about ourselves.
Yeah, man, I'm a fucking walking Adonis compared to these grizzly-ass nasty fucks.
I think the worst is Jared Genesis, though. I really do. He's the worst.
But he's like on a different level. Like he's like a whole new level of scum.
And he never bathes.
in my
I
opinion.
was there the day that Shab got him to live stream porn and got
Yeah,
his
that was
Shab
actually pretty
stuff.
good.
That was a big brain
brilliant.
moment on Spisky's
Fucking
part.
brilliant.
That
That's
was
what I'm
pretty
saying.
good.
This kid is smarter than everyone gives him credit for.
Well, I
He's
wouldn't
way-
go that far.
He got
though.
him to
Yes.
live stream
Kinda.
porn. What?
Yeah, that's how he got
Well-
his channel deleted off
Well,
YouTube.
now, in his defense, it wasn't Shab's idea for him to do that. He did it on his own. He thought he was going to get Shab in trouble by streaming porn
Look,
on his channel.
But yeah,
It was 40
but,
chess,
you know.
man. It was 40 chess on Shab's part.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was, dude. It was
It
12
was. It
dimensional-
was luck.
It was
on
at least
Shab's
12
part.
dimensional checkers.
It was fucking luck, is what it was on Shab's part. But it was great
Yeah,
though.
but Jared is just
Hell.
that stupid. Yeah.
But who
Little
would?
Shab.
Okay, I got a question for you, Jeff. A really intelligent question.
Okay.
Fuck, Mary, kill. Jared Genesis, Von Helton, Brett King.
Wrong for that shit.
Okay. I'm gonna go with kill Jared Genesis. That's an easy one for me.
Yeah.
It's a very easy one for me.
the proper choice.
But the question is, like, who do I want to have to be tied to for a while? Because it doesn't say you can't get divorced, but you're gonna have to be with him probably for at least a year. But if you can get divorced, that's kind of how I always make the distinction.
Yeah.
Who is the
it's
inevitable divorce going to be okay with?
Right. Well, I'm gonna say, like, I've never had a good interaction with Von Helton, so I'm just gonna say I'd fuck his toothless mouth, and then I would marry Brett because I think me and Brett could probably get along for at least a year before we just can't do this anymore. Like, yeah, no, I know.
And-
dude.
We're just
And
trying
out
to
of
make
the
it work.
three, and out of those three, Brett is the more intelligent one.
Oh yeah.
Sad,
Brett's really
but
not-
true. Sad,
Brett's
but
not-
true.
Brett's not really not that dumb. It's
He's
just,
not
you know,
dumb. I don't
he
think
does. I don't think he's dumb. I think he does some real malicious shit, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
You know.
I've never said that Brett was a moron. A lot of people do, but I don't think he's a moron at all. But now the other two, they're pretty stupid.
All right,
Especially
Frank.
Sure.
I got it. I got it.
You
for
got
you
it?
guys.
Jeff, I'm going to need you to make me some mac and cheese.
Oh, come on, man. Look, man. Look,
Look.
man. That ain't cool. That's not cool.
I love mac and cheese. Okay, so like I'm all right with this. This is cool.
He did
Well,
that on
Bond,
the show. and
That's
it was
how.
the
That's how we'll. Wow, he just takes that whole Gogurt right to the. See,
Yeah,
that's why I'm gonna fuck. That's why I'm fucking his mouth, man.
Yeah. Thumb job like a motherfucker, bro.
Mhm.
I got him on a
Man.
show to interview him, and he just
Man.
whips out a fucking Gogurt and starts sucking it down. And we were like, holy shit.
Dude, he got mad. Oh, by the way, you just mentioned mac and cheese. The best mac and cheese I ever had was in Anaheim, California. Truffle mac and cheese. Oh my God, that shit was good. But before we continue, we are at the second hour. And what do we do in the second hour, Missy?
We e-demand.
That's right, we e-demand. And what e-demanding is I tell you to give me money and you do it. I don't e-beg, I e-demand. I tell your motherfucking ass to give me
Yes.
some motherfucking money or I will motherfucking do nothing about it if you don't. But still. Also, in the description below, there is a Patreon for my great producer, Booleanenator. Please throw him a few bucks for his great work. Also, there's a Patreon for Missy here. Throw her a few bucks for her great work. And there's, of course, my Patreon, Streamlabs, and direct link to PayPal if you'd like to throw me a few bucks. It's much, much needed because I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I got to re-up my medicines, and I got a phone bill. So,
Wow.
Pimp went muted.
You want me to?
No, I think he farted.
Okay.
what the hell just happened?
Well, luckily we can hear you now. So. But yeah, for 1 second we couldn't hear you.
God damn it, Jeff.
I didn't fucking do it. What the
All
fuck?
your fault, man. All your
Yes,
fault.
you did. It's all
Fucking
your
Russian
fault, Jeff.
hacker. Russian hacker, dude. Russian hacker.
Russian, are you hacking my production? Because everything
See,
I do, I
nothing.
learned from you. I learned from you, Jeff. I learned all my production skills from you.
There he goes.
This hat was flat before. We can tell I'm
It
getting
looks like
horny
a
on
chef's
Maine.
hat now.
Uh,
You're like a Russian chef.
Russian
Yeah.
chef hacker.
my hat was very erect.
Egghead's in the chat room, Jeff.
Oh, now I'm getting even more erect. What's up, boy?
You do have a weird fascination with Egghead.
I love Egghead. Egghead is he's a sweetie pie.
He
He's a
is.
big sweetie.
I love Egghead.
I love anybody who lives fearlessly, you know? I know a lot of YouTubers. A lot of YouTubers are really, really scared about how they appear, how they come across, making sure they don't piss off the wrong people, this, that, and the other thing. Egghead doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck, dude. And he just does what he does, and he acts his own weird ass self. And I think that's awesome. I think it's brave. I think he's a good dude.
Yeah, he
I
is.
love that man.
Yeah, if you aren't
by the way-
to be yourself, then what are you even doing? You know what I mean?
The fake PT Ham just gave $5 and said sorry about the Ebola. It's the fake PT Ham. He called himself PTSD Ham. Yeah. Which is
Oh
actually,
my lord.
that was pretty clever, actually. The PTSD Ham.
Last night on the Underhaven show, Egghead's presidential run was announced.
Excellent.
Really?
Yep, dude. He's running for president now.
Who the hell would
Yep.
go on that show, by the way? I'm joking.
Oh fuck, man.
Pretty soon we're gonna see him debate with Trump. It's gonna be good.
Dude, dude, you know what the saddest part is? I still think he'd do way better than a lot of these fuckers up on that stage. Like, Egghead might have his confidence issues, but I'd take him over Joe Biden any day. Like, come on, Egghead.
Right.
We need you. Come on, run for president.
What's your leg hair like?
What? You know what? Never. I'm not gonna ask you to elaborate. I'm not gonna ask you to elaborate.
I have needs.
He has needs.
All right.
I mean, the man's got needs, God damn it. That's all you need to know. So, okay. Now, this happened in Alabama, and I remember this happened several months ago, but it's now going to court and everything. A man accused of feeding his pet squirrel meth to make it aggressive.
Oh,
I remember that too.
Yeah,
I just want to see the squirrel.
yeah.
Who has
By the
pet
way-
squirrel? Who has a pet
But
squirrel? Like
by the way,
seriously.
the video come out with the cops were looking for him on Facebook and all this shit. And the dude put a video out and he had the squirrel. He's like, "Hey, I ain't feeding my goddamn squirrel meth." He said he just bites people on his own. He's an aggressive little motherfucker. But yeah, anyways, there's a man who allegedly fed a squirrel methamphetamine in order to make the animal aggressive is scheduled to appear in an Alabama court Monday. Reported that Mickey Paulk, 36, is due to be present before a judge in Limestone County on a single count of possession of a wild animal.
That's it?
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess he's in June 2019. The Limestone County Sheriff's Office received a tip that Paul had been providing the tree climbing rodent meth to create an attacked squirrel.
is he gonna put lasers on him too?
Freaking laser beams on your head.
Dude, honestly, I know this sounds bad, but I would love to see a squirrel on
Somebody needs to make a video.
Yeah, just
They need to make a video parody from Rhinestone Cowboy and say, "I'm in Limestone County,
Oh my
eating
god.
squirrels, meth, and so on and so forth." I don't know where else to go with those lyrics, but that'd be funny as hell.
fuck, we'll make it.
In
But
addition
yeah.
to the animal charge, he is accused of possession of a controlled substance, possession of drug paraphernalia, and a felon in possession of a firearm.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Yeah, but but the main story is the squirrel.
Right?
Yeah,
They were-
Star of the show.
They were unable to test the squirrel for meth, and the Alabama Fish and Game Division released the squirrel into the wild.
Oh god, now we got a method to squirrel out in the wild.
Now he's out there
Imagine that
sucking
poor
other squirrels' dicks for meth.
Right.
It's just horrible.
Right? I got these cheeseburgers, man.
Next thing you'll see is a squirrel doing this.
I'll suck your dick, man. He's over there talking to the goddamn deer. I'll rub your goddamn horns for $1. Come on now. Here. I seen something yesterday, by the way, moving on from this. It kind of irritated me. And look, first of all, I want to say Rush Limbaugh's an asshole. He is.
Mm.
However, people celebrating that he got lung cancer was kind of cruel.
shit.
That was
That was
nasty.
awful.
This,
do that,
I'll put
yeah.
it this way. Like, yeah, when you celebrate somebody getting sick and they're gonna be well, okay. Here's a question: where's the line? That's the big question. Say it was some Catholic priest who'd been fucking little boys and raping them for like the past 30 years. Finally got put into prison. Everybody knows he did it. Like tons of evidence, and he's got lung cancer. Is it okay to make fun of him having lung cancer then?
I think just by principle, I don't feel good about celebrating someone's sickness, no matter how much of a scumfuck they are. Just because
That's good.
He's
That's
already
just my-
got
that's just my
his
opinion.
Punishment.
Yeah.
He's in prison. There's no reason to now. point
Sure, okay.
fingers at, you know.
I think it depends on the crimes of the person who is sick.
That's
Okay.
fair. That's
Like
fair.
when
I'm
it comes
not
down
saying
to-
that it's not karma.
Yeah.
Right.
you
Yeah.
know.
When it comes down to Rush Limbaugh, yeah, I mean he's a talking head for a pretty evil side of the human race, but like I don't think he did anything to celebrate cancer worthy. But when you start talking about some sort of child rapist, yeah, no, I probably am going to be all like, yeah, good thing, go cancer, you did it.
I can
I'll put it this
understand that
way.
point of view.
Like,
Yeah.
well, I'll put it this way. So Rush Limbaugh pretty much single-handedly invented outrage politics.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
He wrote the roadmap for all of these very specific grifters going like to the right, and he's done irreparable fucking harm. I personally don't give a fuck if he has fucking cancer or not, but I'm not gonna feel necessarily good about it. But the thing that I tried explaining to some people that are friends of mine who are really excited and shouting about how great this was is like, look, just don't say that in public and you're fine. That's all you gotta do. Just
Yeah.
literally, it's the easiest thing in the world to do. Just don't do something. Just keep your fucking mouth shut. Go over to your friend and be like, yo, dude, you got fucking cancer. Fuck that dude. Yeah, fuck that guy. And then don't put it on Twitter. Just all you gotta fucking do.
Yeah, dude. Why do we feel like we have to put everything on Twitter?
Because we're dumb.
Yeah, we're in an age of social media. We're dumb as hell, and it's just we want to share everything.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm guilty of it too, dude. I am not gonna lie. I say some really stupid shit, so I can't, take myself out of the stupid people because I've done it too.
Sure.
But we're fucking retarded. We just are. But I would not celebrate Rush Limbaugh having cancer. I would celebrate a child molester having cancer. I'm not gonna lie. but because but then again, child molester made me the man who I am. So there you go.
Yeah, I definitely understand it from that perspective. Definitely. Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So but I do also agree with Jeff, and I also kind of, I agree that he is a cyst on the ass of America. He really is.
Yeah.
He is. He's an asshole. He's a piece of shit. I don't like him. He said some things that are just, God, fucking awful. Yeah, he said some really racist shit about black people in football one time, and he's just an asshole.
I have no love for the guy, but I still hope he gets well in that regard.
Yeah, but I would not publicly celebrate.
No, I wouldn't celebrate it, but
there's a
I would
difference.
think karma works.
It's not. It does. I like what Jeff was saying. Do it in the kind of. It's tacky to celebrate it. It's kind of tacky. But yeah, do I care that he has cancer? No.
Would you exchange his chemo for straight saline? That's the question.
Yeah. But I don't care that he has cancer. It doesn't bother me that he has cancer, but I wouldn't celebrate it either. So there you go. Yeah. That's just me. The next story, a Greyhound bus driver forced a gunman off the vehicle in the middle of the night. The gunman left one person dead and 5 others wounded, authorities said. This motherfucker started shooting people on the ground.
This was California last night, right?
It's like fish in a barrel.
See, Pimp, this is why you don't need to ride on a bus anymore.
Dude, I ride a bus. Fuck it. I like the bus. I love. I prefer a train. I love train. But that's the kind of thing. If I was a gunman, that'd be the kind of place I would shoot people at because they can't run from me. I mean, you're in a fucking tube on wheels. I blow the motherfuckers away. It's a smart gunman. I commend him. No, don't.
God damn it.
No, it's awful. This is awful.
Yeah, he did it. He got the jump on a bunch of people while most of the people were sleeping at about 2 a.m. from what it looks like.
Oh, shit.
Awful.
Yeah. No, I've thought about that. Honestly, not thought about you. I've thought about people. Like, I've been sitting on a Greyhound plane. I've done it on a plane. Like, thinking, what if a motherfucker just stood up and start shooting us?
Well, then you're fucked.
I think about shit like that all the time. I remember one time on a Greyhound, I sat there and watched a dude. I'm like, this dude's probably a fucking terrorist.
I mean,
and he was white.
Okay.
Everybody was just waiting to see where it was going.
No, what
are we doing here?
But he was sitting beside a Muslim. I was talking about the Muslim dude sitting beside the white guy. But yeah, no, I'm joking. It was a white guy.
I just think it's almost a coward thing to do. Like, they're all sleeping on a bus. It's literally like shooting fish in a barrel.
Mm-hmm.
That's so fucking crazy. When did this happen? Just recently?
I'm guessing, yeah, it says in the middle of the night, a person dead. California Highway Patrol said the bus was traveling north alongside Interstate 5 near Fort Keon. A man opened fire about 1:30 a.m. I guess this was just recently. It doesn't say what did it.
It was last night.
Oh, it was last night.
Really?
Yeah.
That is awful.
Dude, do not tell my mother this story because she.
Right.
Yeah.
You won't be able to said more.
One woman was killed. 5 were taken to hospitals. One is had to be airlifted. 2 of them are in critical condition.
Awful.
Man.
Jesus Christ.
Dark times.
There is no indication that the gunman knew anyone on the bus.
Yeah, that
It was just a
yeah.
nutcase that walked onto a bus and started shooting for no
Mhm.
reason.
Damn, that's fucking horrible.
So a million years ago, I want to say Halloween 1999. Yeah, Halloween 1999. I think I was 17 or something like that, and I went up to Seattle. Very first time I ever went to Seattle for a Halloween party. And I had some rather questionable, kinky items in my backpack. And you know, you don't really have to worry about people searching your bags. But on the way back down, the night before, some dude had gone berserk and like stabbed a driver to death while the bus is in motion and shit. So they had to like search everybody's bags. And the poor fucking security guard that had to go rifling through my bag and find all this sex shit.
Oh no.
Did he
He
give
was-
you that look that the airplane gave that woman look when I found that double edged dildo in her bag?
Right? Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Oh,
he was questioning whether or not it was worth the paycheck. You know, that's for sure.
No.
Oh,
That's
no.
fucked up. Dude, I got a bone
Now I
spur.
just want to know what was in the bag.
I got a bone spur on the back of my foot.
Tell you
So
later.
I was going through LAX one time, and I had a bone. When I took off my shoes, the fucking TSA or TS whatever the fuck is guy, he grabbed me, pulls me to the side. He thought I had a gun in my sock. It was a bone spur.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Yeah, he thought I had a gun
Yeah.
in my sock.
I guess he like diagnosed you for free.
Yeah, but I knew I had a bone spur.
I thought
Yeah, I
maybe
mean,
you didn't know.
I've got a bunch of bone spurs. I have an issue with that. But I was like, dude, he said, what's in your sock? I'm like, my foot.
So
buddy.
And it scared the shit out of me, but yeah, it happened. But LAX is fucking a weird place to go through anyway. I hate that goddamn. I hate every airport about there. The worst is Houston. Oh, I hate that
I
fucking
don't think I've
place.
ever actually been through Houston's airport.
Oh, it's hard. You ever been through Dallas?
Yeah. Been through
It's-
Dallas.
Very close to the same.
Okay. Yeah, Dallas is kind of a pain in the ass.
It is. Houston, they got a big ass giant fucking statue of George Bush. It's a
All
George
right.
Bush airport.
God.
Yeah.
True. The worst one I ever went through, I think, was probably Miami when they were rebuilding it. That was a fucking nightmare.
I've never been to the main.
You know what I hate
this
about
is-
Dallas Fort Worth the most is like you're going to look for that gate,
Mm.
and there's a whole terminal that's off a little highway off to or a little hallway off to the side of one of the other jetways and stuff. It's like it's not consistent. Like
Yeah.
Denver, three terminals, A, B,
Yeah.
C. That's
I've been to
it.
Denver.
It's easy to get around. They got trains between them. If you can't find your way in Denver, you stupid.
Like Cincinnati's airport, pretty good too. They're pretty good. Yeah, but that's about the only one I actually enjoy. Memphis is all right, I guess. But the worst is by far, in my opinion, Houston. I hate that fucking place.
Man, Eugene's got the best fucking airport. It's so great.
Who does?
Like Eugene,
Oh, Eugene.
Yeah.
where I live. Yeah, like there's 2 stories, and it's you. Once you get through security, getting to any of the gates is a matter of like 3 minutes because you just
Right.
go up and there's 4 gates, or you go downstairs and then it's just like tarmac gating. It's super fucking easy. You can get there like half an hour before your flight and go right through.
Oh, well.
Well, and then the population here makes it pretty easy that there's it's never crowded. So
I have
I think
TSA.
the worst
pre-
one I ever went
It's
through was DC.
Oh, DC is bad.
Yeah, I've been through that one too. Yeah.
But I actually
Oh.
really liked Star
Yeah. I don't like LAX. There's just too many fucking people. God damn, there's so many people in LAX. It's
I will
so fucking bad.
I highly recommend for everybody. Recommend for everybody. Anybody who's going to be taking like more than one flight a year,
Mhm.
get TSA pre. That shit is fucking awesome.
Yeah, Landon has that shit.
It's like $80 for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
really not bad at all.
You just go right through it.
Yeah,
I've also never had never had a bad experience volunteering for getting off of an overbooked flight. It has always worked out phenomenally well for me. In fact, twice I have gotten home faster than other people on my original flight.
Okay. I've had one problem with that. But yeah, I mean, everybody thinks I always take bus, but I've actually flown quite a bit. I like to do it all because I like to get the experiences. That's just the way I am. I like people. I like getting stories, and I find people on an airplane don't really talk.
No.
People don't talk to each other on airplanes. People talk on trains, but trains are awesome because like you go to the dinner car, they'll sit you with random strangers and you can meet people, and it's really cool. I like that.
Compare being on a train to being on an airplane, like being on an airplane is a way more claustrophobic, uncomfortable experience. Like you're thousands of miles in the air. Like being on a train,
it's just so much.
In a magic aluminum sky tube, like.
Well, also, I've been privileged on the train. I've been very privileged. I've taken sleeper cars. I've always taken sleeper cars, so I have been. I haven't done coach that much on a train. I've always took the sleeper, so I'm kind of privileged in that way. But I am taking a plane this year. I've decided to take a plane to when I go to VidCon this year. Are you going to VidCon this year, Jeff?
Oh fuck yeah! Of course I am.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
You should bring Missy with you.
Well, I'm trying to. I would love the Morning Wood crew to be there with me. I would love for Missy to be there because she is. Well, that is the Morning Wood crew. Me and Missy. But I would love for her to go, and I'm trying to get her to.
Go.
Well, we're going to get you to go. God damn it, we're going to go, and I'm already talking to a few people about renting an Airbnb together. It's cheaper.
Is that group you put me in on Twitter?
Yes, I think so. Yes.
Okay.
All
right. Then.
But dude, look, the actual convention, like I tell people all the time, is not really that good. It's not.
I'm not even buying a fucking ticket this year. I don't give a fuck.
Are you not?
Nah, fuck it, dude. I'm just gonna go down there, get like a nice Airbnb or a nice like suite or something, and just chill and hang out with people. I am, however.
Oh yeah, but this year we're actually gonna fucking hang out more.
Well, yeah, no. See, that's the thing. Like this coming year, I'm gonna be at least sober 20% of the time, at least. Yeah. Because that's last year. It was 0% of the time. I was like, from the moment I got on the plane in Eugene, I started drinking, and I did not fucking stop until I got home. I was fucked up.
We had a good time. There's a little bar. There's a little dive bar, and Jeff knows what bar I'm talking about, called the Cave.
Yeah.
There. It's a fucking awesome little dive bar. I love that because I love dive bars, and this is a great little dive bar. They got a fucking bouncer there. He's a black dude. He does the yo-yo, and he's so fucking cool. Yeah, he's so cool. He's a really good yo-yo guy. Yeah. Anyways, I think it was either first night or second night. I'm not sure. But me and Jeff and them hung out there, and it was a lot of fun. And I just want to give a special shout out to Mims right quick. Jeff's wonderful, lovely wife. That is one of my favorite people on the planet right there, because she is one of the coolest, most genuine people. She's not just beautiful physically, but beautiful as a person. She really is. And she's genuine. That when she's talking to you, you feel like she actually cares about what you're saying.
Well, she's an old school crusty punk traveling person. Like she's probably the most real person you'll ever meet.
She great. Really is. And Jeff's the same fucking way, by the way. And
this is all made up by like a team.
No, one of the funniest things that happened one of the funniest things, what is that dude, Gotta Cringe or whatever? Yeah. Well, the funniest thing happened. We were all there at this at the Marriott Hotel, and there was another Jesus dude there, right? There's the YouTube Jesus, and there's this other guy. Well, if you all know the controversy with Gotta Cringe and the Jesus guy, right? You know about that, right? He accused him of sexual harassment and shit.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, it's all fucked up. Well, but anyways, the Gotta Cringe runs up to this new Jesus guy, wanted to take a picture with him. And this guy had no idea who he was, so he started to take a picture. And I ran up and said, nope. I said, you're not going to do it. And I explained to him why, because that's what happened with the other Jesus guy. He took a picture of him rubbing his nipple and accused him of sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Gotta hate, gotta cringe. I thought you were gonna fucking tear that little fucker apart. Like, when I saw you running over there, I'm like, oh fuck, here we go, dude. Oh no.
Dude, I was going to hit him. I really was going to hit him. And everybody was telling me, don't hit him, you'll go to jail. Billy the fridge, that motherfucker, he runs over and says, hit him, we'll get you out of jail.
Yep, that would be something he would say. Exactly.
That's what he told me. He said, if you hit him, we'll get you out of jail. Which they would have. Billy and Jeff and them would have got me out of fucking jail.
Yeah, dude, we got your bail. That's fine.
Yeah. But I didn't want to do it. I caught myself, but I hate that little motherfucker. I hate him so much. He is such a prick, dude.
He is. Yeah, he's a special he's a special kind of disgusting little fucker, and
and he knows everybody hates him, but he still shows up and bothers us.
You know, it's weird though. So I've had long conversations with people who try and figure out if the God of Cringe is like actually mentally disabled, and that's why he does that shit. I still don't know. I mean, it's an easy thing to say, like, well, he's just a disturbed individual, and maybe he is, but he really, you can't really trust it, because the guy will also intentionally do one thing when he means to do the other. So like, how far do you extend the charitability to God of fucking Cringe? Like,
it could all be an act.
I don't think he's mentally ill.
If you dedicate your entire life to something like that, I think you have to be fucked up on some level. Maybe not like mentally ill, but like you're fucked up in the head.
I think he's just a prick.
Yeah.
I honestly think he's just a little shit. And you don't understand, I really wanted to hit him.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, everybody's seen it. Everybody was kind of nervous that I was actually going to hit him. People were actually begging me not to do it. And except Billy. Billy wanted me to do it. But Billy's an asshole.
Billy wanted to watch something.
He wanted me to go to jail. That's what he wanted to do.
I just can't imagine getting to the point where that's your entire fucking persona, is trying to like be obnoxious and trigger people. Like that's
he apparently Chris Ray Gun got on his ass too. I wasn't there for that. But,
risque pun.
There's a girl like that over in the UK. She had like the thing where like one boob is like severely smaller than the other one. So she got the National Health Service to pay for her boob job, because it gave her like severe depression, anxiety, like made her want to kill herself for like years. But she had them give her like massive tits. And then she went onto all the tabloids going, look, I got the National Health Service to give me a boob job.
Yeah.
And then she went and she like used it. She's like the most hated girl in the UK right now. Everyone can't stand her. She was about to have her third kid, and she was selling tickets for the birth. And then she was going to auction off. She was saying she was going to auction off the placenta. Like, she knows that people hate her, so she plays on it, and she's getting paid from it.
Josie Cunningham.
Yeah, that's her name.
Outrage marketing is a real thing. There are entire ad firms built around it.
He just found a niche, so he is just running with it, you know.
But his niche ain't working.
No, she said she doesn't care either, so he might not care. She was like, you can hate me. I'll be that most hated, because you know what? You're paying my bills. My kids want for nothing. Like, I'll ride this as long as I have to. Like, y'all can hate me. I'll carry that, you know?
There you go.
So he could be the same way. He just don't give a shit.
Scammer Killer says fried placenta is good.
You nasty.
Oh, damn.
I mean,
disgusting.
It's the closest we can get to cannibalism right now. So, I mean, I'm in.
True. That's true. So I always thought for the longest time that if given a chance of eating human placenta, I would probably do it. And like, I'm not squeamish. I'll eat a lot of weird foods. I'll pretty much put my mouth on damn near anything. But especially if it doesn't belong there. So, but I once had to be a surrogate daddy for a friend of mine. She got knocked up by this deadbeat piece of shit, and he wasn't going to show up for his own kid's birth. So I showed up. I held the hand and all that, and I stole the daddy scrubs because I earned them.
Yeah.
But
Definitely.
at one point, they slurp out the placenta and they drop it in the bucket right next to me, and I'm like, when you're face to face with it, right there.
Yeah.
You thought about tasting it?
Well, I mean, I was.
I think he thought about tasting it up until that.
I had like a really long conversation with myself while I'm staring at this thing because it looks tender, it looks juicy,
Oh,
but
God.
it looks also really gross. So
I like how even Pimpmunk went like, "Oh God."
Well, I'm adventurous, but I'm definitely not a placenta sushi adventurous.
I'll
Right.
try it. I've eaten balut before, but I just don't think I can eat placenta.
Yeah, it's it's really
Kinda like
no, it doesn't really look like anything. I think if somebody had already prepared it. What's that?
like the consistency of it.
Oh.
Oh, it kind of looked like it. Yeah, it was very wiggly, very very wiggly.
So how would you cook placenta? I mean, like what? I mean, what spices would you use, Jeff?
I would assume it would
I don't
take
think
marinade
Yeah.
really good.
What the fuck is this show, man? Jesus Christ.
I think if somebody prepared it and cooked it and then served it, I'd probably eat it. But like, I don't think I could prepare it. I think I would freak out.
I think if
Placenta-
you strip it and fry it.
Yeah.
It apparently has a
you
taste
go.
that is akin to mild liver, and many beef recipes work well with human placenta.
Oh my God. Why are people doing this?
If you fixed it and
Health
didn't tell
benefits
me,
like
I wouldn't be
stem
mad.
cells.
But
So
I don't know.
here's the worst thing about what I'm reading here. To prepare placenta, cut the membranes away with a sharp knife. Wash if desired. Why the would that ever be a thing that you don't desire?
I mean, I mean, I'm gonna say is that like I've already eaten all the rest of the pieces of it. Never mind. I'm done. I'm good.
God damn, Jeff.
Best.
What the hell are
It's
you
best
doing?
when served alongside Snake Surprise, a la Temple of Doom style. That's how you serve it.
Oh, all right. Recipes featuring placenta include spicy Australian placenta, placenta with broccoli, and placenta stew.
Why are
Had
people
to be
doing
the
this?
Australians, right? Ask Red Eye.
God damn it,
Spicy
Red Eye.
Australian, whatever.
The
Right.
wash if desired line got me. It got me bad. Wash if
Right.
desired. You gotta wash your placenta. Goddamn, man.
Right.
Exactly.
I actually had to mute myself. I was feeling queasy there for a second. That was wrong, man. Don't eat fucking human placenta. Do I have to actually say this? Don't fucking do it, okay? Just don't do it.
By the way,
Sounds
thank
good.
you,
guys ever-
BT Ham, for saying that the Morning Wood is the best show on the internet. Appreciate it. You hear that, Jeff? He thinks I'm better than you.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Do you guys ever see that story about, I want to say about 2 years ago about the guy who lost his foot to, I think it was possibly bone cancer or something like that. And he had it amputated, but they let him keep it.
Yep. I
And
heard about that.
because it was his and he had the ability to sign away all the rights and stuff like that, he had a taco party with a bunch of his friends and they ate his foot.
I didn't know they ate it. I know that some guy got to keep his foot.
Say
I
what?
didn't know he
That's
fed
when
it
you
to
knock a
his friends.
motherfucker out for that shit. Sorry. That's-
Well, they all were aware that they were eating foot.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So they knew they
Yeah.
were eating his foot. Okay. I thought he just
Oh.
cooked his foot and just put it in there without telling somebody. That's when you
I'd
kill
have
somebody.
to really love you.
Yeah,
to
that
eat
would
your
be
foot.
fucked up.
Yeah.
By the way, in
Right.
PT's defense, he also said I like Jeff's stuff too, but whatever. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can just gloss over that part. I guess.
Jeff's awesome. I love Jeff shit.
Nah, yeah,
I wonder if it's
I
if you walk
Placenta,
barefooted, if it's better.
Can we? No, I don't want to talk about this again. No.
Yeah,
let's not- No, man. I
Either that or
I
get
had
the
to
ball
mute
held.
myself. I had to mute myself.
So, would you cook the placenta with a foot? Would that be a good pairing?
I mean, you prepare one of them kind of like carne asada and prepare the other one as though it was something like, a carnitas or something like that.
Okay, this is really disgusting.
Yeah, this is disturbing, man.
So if you had to eat one, here's the thing: if you had to eat one, and for some reason you had to eat it, there was a dick on the table and an ass cheek on the table. Which one would you eat?
Like
Ass
actually
cheek?
consume ass cheek.
Yeah, I am.
Ass-
I'm not
Cheek,
eating all
man.
that dick shit.
I'm
not
going
eating all
with the
that shit.
dick. I'm going with the dick.
Why?
Hold on. Are you talking about the actual ass cheek, or are you thinking it was just like the anus intated with everything?
No, the cheek. You said.
I did say the cheek, but let's go with the whole anus.
No.
Because I know what you're thinking. Like,
Yeah.
Man, I already eat ass. Who cares? Whatever.
White ass.
It's
too.
it's 2020, man. That's just
a
how it
normal
goes now.
evening.
I'll lick a butthole.
Yeah.
I'll lick a butthole. I'll lick a butthole. I don't give a-
Assholes and avocado toast.
I actually get mad when people say that's nasty.
Dude,
That's
so
where
is,
they shit. Well, goddamn, you eat pussy. That's where they piss.
man, people just gotta grow up. Look, I had a girlfriend a while back. I was like maybe 22 or something like that. She's like, I ain't never gonna let nobody touch my asshole. Like, all right, well, whatever, it's cool. Ain't gonna fuck in the butt. That's cool, no big deal. Waited a little while. We'd taken lots of showers together. One night, I'm just lathering her up, going all the way down. When I come back up, I put my face right in between them cheeks and start licking her butt. This is what happens. You don't know until it's happened to you.
But now,
Then you know. Then you know.
but let me clarify something. I do not like getting my ass eat. I don't like that. It feels slimy and weird. I've had my ass eaten too, and it feels slimy and weird, and I didn't care for it too much.
I too have found myself with a butthole aversion, but only my own butthole.
What, you licked your own ass?
No, I am too fat for that.
Oh.
That's why he's always in that room, man. He never leaves the house. He can lick his own ass.
Oh shit!
That's
what
a
I've been
secret
eating.
talent, dude.
Right.
Nah.
If I haven't been eating healthy, like, I don't really want you. I don't feel sexy. I don't feel like I've been taking care of myself.
you don't want the McDonald's butthole.
No.
Make sure you get the
I don't
proper
know, dude. A
roughage.
McRib flavored ass sounds pretty good.
I never
A
pretend I
big
didn't do
whip.
that.
Just put the barbecue sauce in it. That's all you gotta do.
Oh God.
Drop a little sugar, sweet baby Ray's barbecue sauce in that
You know
motherfucker.
You know that's how you do that in the South. I know it. You know it.
Now, some of y'all may not know what Sweet Baby Ray's is,
I
but
do.
Sweet Baby Ray's is good. But yeah,
Oh, yeah,
you from
very
the
much
South.
Yeah,
That's
They have
real
it
good.
up here too.
Sweet Baby Ray's is the best barbecue sauce you can
Damn
fuck
straight.
get, bro.
I think I got
Put that
some in
shit
my
on everything.
fridge.
Dude, I eat that shit. Like, I'll just eat the whole I'll just pour the bottle down my fucking throat. It's
You're
some
like that little old lady with the hot sauce. I put
Yeah.
that shit on everything.
everything. Red Eye. Y'all, does Australia have Sweet Baby Ray's? I'm wondering. Yeah, that shit's so good. So- You like the spicy kind, said Vlad. Yeah, the spicy kind's pretty good, but I can't eat spicy food no more because I got gastritis bullshit going on. YouTube just deleted your message. Yep, are they doing that again?
Surprising.
Yeah,
Surprising. Yeah.
yeah. Have you had the mod come into your live chat yet, Jeff?
Which one?
I actually had a Google moderator come into my chat room, a person, and started deleting comments.
I've only
No
heard of that
shit.
ever happening to you, Pimpmunk. I've only ever heard of that
They
happening.
actually
I'm
don't-
sure it'll happen to others eventually, though.
But you
It's
were there,
happened-
and I mentioned you seen it.
Yeah, I was there. The
It
Bulls was there.
happened to Red's rhetoric too. Just
Did it?
saying. Yep.
Really? Okay,
Yep.
so that's another person.
Oh.
Yep.
That's wild.
Yeah, they were actually deleting in real time. It wasn't an algorithm. In real deleting comments. It was crazy, dude.
It even deleted Pimp's comment.
Yeah, even deleted my own comment. He deleted my own comment.
So his channel still got deleted.
That's
Yeah.
so fucking crazy.
Yeah, I've been suspended on YouTube 7 fucking times. Yeah. They hate me, dude.
That's a bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, fuck them. And people are like, well, you need to stop saying the thing. No, I won't compromise for them. Fuck them.
Yeah.
You have to. I don't like what Susan's doing to you too.
Susan's a cunt. Susan,
I
what's
mean,
a cunt. I'll say it. Y'all don't have to say it. I'll say it for you. The bitch is a cunt.
I still gotta work here, man.
I do too. But they did finally. They finally monetized me again. But
That's good.
But every video I do gets unmonetized.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the yellow one, or
Yeah,
completely unmonetized?
they completely demonetized my channel at one point, but they finally accepted me back. But it still I still get the yellow.
Like they were going
Bullshit.
through. They were going through old videos of ours and just like approving and disapproving like shit. And all of a sudden, we got hit with a flag because of we played a video of this child that was like this kid was like pushing and punching on this old dude, and the guy finally had enough, so he pushed the kid down. But we got flagged for child safety on that, and it was like,
Really?
You know, the last time I got suspended was from a video that I did in 2016.
yeah, this video was done like a year and a half ago, and I was like, really now you're gonna do this? Dickheads.
But anyways, we got 9 minutes left of the show.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a good time. It's been a good show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've had a great time, man.
Yes, you have. You sexy little bastard. Did you not have fun, Jeff? That seems sarcastic.
No. It is not.
Yeah, I had a good time.
Not sarcastic at all. I'm just getting all riled up over here. All this fucking crazy sex shit we talking about.
Dude, you're like weird, though. You're kind of freaking me out by wanting to like eat placenta and fuck teenagers. I mean, the teenager part didn't happen. I'm just kidding.
God damn it, Pimpmunk.
Yeah,
But-
I started going off earlier about how much I like fucking grandmas because I thought it'd be funny, but then I was like, nah, it's kind of out of place now. I feel like maybe I should have.
Yeah, you probably should.
You know what my biggest fantasy is? To fuck a one-legged Filipino midget named Frank. That is what I want to do.
Oh.
Hi.
Or fuck a bearded dude married to a poor Cuban. I would love to do that too.
You know, if you think about it, fucking somebody with only one leg would be pretty advantageous because then, like, you could do the sideways angle and, like, you don't got to worry about moving that shit.
Or if they have no legs, you can put them on your dick and spin them.
Yeah, but that's gross.
The
This
twist.
just in, Jeff Holiday is ableist.
That's called the twister system, by the way. Missy's lost on that one. Missy lost her shit on that one. That is like,
Oh, what a good day. Oh, man.
I love it. I love it.
And she only drifts 15 degrees per hour, man. Just 15 degrees per hour.
And she's fucking dead over there. Anyways, we've got 6 minutes. So what I want to see is I want to make $60 in the next 6 minutes. That's $10 a minute. $10 a minute, goddammit. Do it. So basically, I'm talking to you, PT Ham. Anyways. So, yeah. Jeff?
Yeah.
Anything going on your channel?
Not really. It's kind of business as usual. I got my thing that I got going on, going down to LA in the middle of this month.
Really?
Yeah. I got to go down there for a secret mission. Can't talk about too terribly much. But it all will be revealed in time. But yeah, other than that, just making videos, learning how to play the banjo, that kind of shit.
Learn how to play the banjo for real?
Yeah, for real. I've been practicing every day.
Dude, you know who's awesome on a banjo? Steve Martin.
Yeah. And you know, he taught himself.
Yes, he did.
That's so crazy.
By the way, I'm a huge Steve Martin fan. Anyway, I am like a big. My favorite comedy of all time is The Jerk. the best comedy ever made in history. I'm such a fucking huge Steve Martin fan.
You
So
mean I'm gonna stay this color?
I love it when he did the dance, the rhythm. He found his rhythm. That fucking shit was amazing.
Oh yeah, yeah. Nah, he's amazing in everything he fucking does. Even like the later era stuff, like fucking boom. What is it? No, was it Boomerang?
Yeah, I think so.
The one with him and Steve Martin, or oh my fucking god, Eddie Murphy.
P.T. Ham just gave $60. Thank you, P.T. Ham. I appreciate it, buddy. You're awesome. Did you see
the weight of the world on his shoulders?
Did you see the special with him and Martin Short on Netflix?
Yes,
That was fucking great. I love that
really
shit.
sweet.
It was so cool to see two legends. I mean, because I love Martin Short also.
Didn't they just call the show Martin and Martin, basically? That was the name of it, wasn't it?
Might have been.
I think it was just called Martin and Martin.
But they were great. They're legends, man, both of them, and they deserve all the praise because Steve Martin has done so many great movies. Another movie of mine of his I love is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Because John Candy was amazing as well. That dude was great.
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, man.
Yeah, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Yeah.
Well, what's the one? I always forget the name. It's called where he was. Steve Martin was like a mobster guy. Blue. Fuck. And I always forget the name. Something blue something or whatever. Anyways, it was good. But speaking of John Candy has some good movies too. Uncle Buck. I loved Uncle Buck. That shit was great.
Pimp, you ever see Wagon?
Yes, I have.
I fucking love that movie. It's funny as shit.
Yep. It's great.
But
how old was John Candy when he died?
I think he died during the filming of Wagons East. So
30-something, 40 maybe?
Yeah.
But he was funny as hell. Didn't he get his start on Laugh-In? I think he did. I'm not sure.
He was 44.
46. Great actor, real funny guy. And Steve Martin, like I said, Steve Martin's one of my favorites. Martin Short I like Martin Short. I mean, he's not one of my favorites, but I liked him. Yeah. So, anyways, it is 2 minutes. I'm killing time right now.
I'm recalling that line from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles where Steve Martin just got racked by the state trooper or whatever.
Yeah.
And John Candy's like, "Do you have any idea how glad I am that I didn't kill you?" And Steve Martin says, "Do you have any idea how glad I'd be if you had?"
Yeah.
Another really good John Candy film was the Wrong Guys, where he and his Boy Scout troop get back together for a one last camping trip in their 40s, and I'm drawing a blank on the other actor's name. Roseanne's wife from the Roseanne's husband from the.
No, you said it right the first time.
Right. But John Goodman. John Goodman plays a escaped con that the FBI is after, and he mistakes the Boy Scout troop as Troop 6 from the FBI, and so he's running around trying to kill John Candy and his friends, and escape the FBI, and it's a fucking amazing comedy.
I'm not sure if I've ever seen that one.
Yeah.
Me neither.
I highly recommend it.
I'll check it out. Well, anyways, we're about to end the show. As always, I want to thank the chat room, everybody who's watched, everybody who's shared, liked, tipped. We appreciate you so much. We really do. And I thank you, Jeff, for joining us today, man. It was fun as always. Love you, brother. And Scab Talk and Animancer, and of course, you beautiful Axeman, Frank. Yeah, we love you guys. And as always, we're not going to say the usual line. I meant it when I say we're not going to end it that way no more. But we are going to end it with, God, I'm great. Is it over?
No, I'll end it. If you really want me to end it on God, you're great, fuck it.
God, I'm great. Yes, we'll do it again. God, I'm great.